Number 7. Okay, we need to distribute through. I see parentheses, so I need to distribute this 2 through. Now remember, it is a negative 2. So we have 8n right here. Negative 2 times a positive 2n is minus 4n. Negative 2 times negative 3. What is negative 2 times a negative? Negative times negative is positive. That's positive 6 equals 2n minus 10. So I notice that I have 3 pieces. I need to combine some pieces before I move them over. Well, 8n minus 4n, those go together to be 4n. 4n plus 6 is, 2n minus 10. Now, let's get all variables on one side, all numbers on the other. So I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides of the equation. I get 2n plus the number 6 equals the number negative 10. Don't forget, you got to keep what value's in front of the number. So I have the variable 2n here. I'm going to move this number 6 to be with that number guy there. So subtract 6 from both sides of the equation. 2n equals negative 16. Now, final step, to undo the multiplying by 2, we're going to divide by 2. N equals negative 8. Negative 8 is the value that will make both sides of the equation true. All right, same thing here. I see parentheses. I see this out in front. Remember, there is a 1 right there. Same right here. There's a 1, a negative 1 that must be distributed. We're distributing the negative sign through. Negative 1 times n is negative n. Negative 1 times negative 14 plus 14. I have a 2. The negative 1 gets distributed through here, so it's negative 2n. Negative 1 times negative 5, positive 5. Now, a lot of things need to be combined before we start moving them. Over on the left, 6n minus n plus 14, well, these can go together. That's 5n plus the number 14. What goes together here? Well, you have just the negative 2n. There's no other n's there to be combined with. You have the number 2 here plus the number 5 here, so that's plus 7. Now, let's get all our variables on one side, numbers to the other. I'm going to move the negative 2n over to be with the 5n. I add 2n to both sides to do that. That creates nothing here. He goes away. We moved him. You're left with the number 7. On the left side, I have 7n plus 14. So now I need to move that number 14 over to be with the number 7. I'm going to subtract 14 from both sides of the equation. 7n equals negative 7. So let's now divide by the 7. N equals negative 1 is our final answer. That is the value that we plug in here and here and here, negative 1, not positive 1, that would make it both sides of the equation equal to one another.